Hey people, it is Wednesday, May the 18th, and the time is 7:15 in the evening, and it's currently 10 degrees Celsius. And I'm here, crossing Carlton Street, heading north on Jarvis Street. And I thought I would come out this evening and take a bit of a meandering walk around downtown east here, not too far from where I live, and eventually make my way to a store of some sort where I could buy some root beer. So I'm obviously not going to take a direct route to the closest store. As I mentioned, I'll sort of wander around a little bit. I have a store in mind that I will try to find my way to by the end of the walk. It's been kind of a cool day today, overcast, much cooler than just a few days ago. But the temperature will be rising up quite a bit again by Friday, I believe, where it'll be close to 30 degrees Celsius. So this part of Jarvis Street has lots of these old 19th century era mansions, which are once the homes of prominent residents in the city at that time. Most of them have now been converted to other uses, but the buildings still remain. Some of them are now restaurants or ballet schools. Canada National Ballet School. And this one is a restaurant bar, the Blake House. This is a beautiful old one here. Seems to be a school of some sort, or a camp. Sol Camps. S-O-L Camps. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Maybe if someone knows, could fill me in the comments. And some very nice old pre-war apartment buildings here. So Jarvis Street is definitely a mix of all sorts of different building styles now. Got everything from 19th century mansions to 1960s era slab apartment buildings and 2010s era condominiums. And of course it's also a 5-lane traffic funnel. Not the most exhilarating experience for a pedestrian to walk along Jarvis Street, but I think it's improving as time goes on. Especially the more northerly parts of Jarvis Street. And the very southern end, down by St. Lawrence Market area, is actually quite nice. So this is just a little side street here, Maitland Place, I believe it's called. Just an easterly extension of Maitland Street. And it looks like there's a soccer match on at the school field here at Jarvis Collegiate. It's a high school. Good life, dingus. I don't know if you heard that, but the person in that car swore at me. So now here at Wellesley St East, I think I'll head over to Sherbourne. I think this is the first time I've walked past this new condo since they took down the construction hoarding. It looks like a Domino's Pizza has occupied this retail space here. So I suppose that's pretty good. I remember Domino's used to be located just around the corner on Sherbourne, and they vacated that space. So at least there's still a Domino's in the immediate area. That's good to know. And this one looks to be a lot nicer than the old location. And that's the 75 Sherbourne bus. There's Our Lady of Lourdes. Looks like they've got some work underway here. Maybe sprucing up the old church. I just turned onto this residential street here. I think this is Earl Street. I remember I did a walk through here after a major snowfall one time, and it looked absolutely beautiful. But I think it looks just about as nice with all the trees and the greenery and the flowers.
For a short period, and then they open it up.
Just going back over to Jarvis Street. So I think I'll walk north here on Huntley. Here's a development notice for a new building here on the same site as this old 1960s era slab apartment. So they're going to densify this lot. There's room to build a tower. 29-story tower will be built directly beside this older apartment building. And you see a lot of that happening. Some of these older apartment buildings were built on rather large lots, sort of almost in a tower in the park kind of style, which in a dense downtown neighborhood is a waste of space. So now a lot of those sites are being developed with new buildings built directly beside the older ones. This is Isabella Street we're just crossing. So up ahead is Bloor Street East, so I think I'll go at least as far north as Bloor. That's pretty much as far north as I can go anyway, unless I want to venture through the ravine. I think another tower will be rising on this site here. 2 towers actually. 48 and 59 stories, and they're going to retain these old historic homes. So some major density is definitely coming to this neighborhood, in addition to what has already been built, which is the Selby, and the new tower currently almost topped out just around the corner here. We'll get a better look at the Selby and the other tower shortly. So here's Bloor Street East. I guess I was sort of mistaken. I could technically go north here if I walked along Mount Pleasant Road. I like how they're marketing this building, the new edge of Rosedale. I find they do that often. They'll try and artificially stretch sort of sought after or prestigious areas into areas that are neighboring them, but not really part of that neighborhood, but they'll try to make it sound like it's part of that neighborhood. So you can tell people, hey, I live in Rosedale, when actually they live on Bloor St East near Sherbourne. Close to Rosedale, yes, but is it Rosedale? No, not really. And that will take you into Rosedale if you keep going north. So now we're on Sherbourne. And there's the so-called Rosedale condo tower. And the aforementioned Selby. That one's actually a rental apartment building. There's an entrance to Sherbourne subway station.
Maybe it doesn't matter to these guys because it probably always.
And there's a look down Howard Street. And some more new towers will be going on site here. And I believe this side is also slated to be redeveloped with a very tall tower. This is kind of an older notice here, but when this one was erected, they were proposing a 51-story tower here. You can see it's several years old. I'm not sure what the status of that proposal is. I know there's still a building proposed for that site. I'm not sure if they've altered the proposal though since then. And here's another one right next door for a 58-story tower. And we're passing by St. Jamestown. Neighborhood consisting of, I think, 17 or 18 high-rise apartment buildings. And it's considered the densest neighborhood in all of Canada. And I think it's probably one of the densest in all of North America, to be honest. A nice selection of shops and restaurants here. Roti. And the neighborhood Gabby's. I've kind of joked in previous videos that every neighborhood in the city has at least one Gabby's location. And here's Freshco. I think this is where I will go inside and find my root beer. I have ended a few videos here at this grocery store before, but I don't think I've ever taken the camera inside, so first time for everything. Let's see how quickly I can find the root beer aisle. And there's no music playing, so that's always good. I found the pizza. I found some other pop. Oh, and I think I have successfully here we go. And look at that, $1 for a 2-liter bottle of root beer. And that brand is actually not too bad. So I think I'm going to wrap up the video here now that I've found my damn root beer. So leave a comment below if you enjoyed the walk. And be sure to like and share and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And also make sure you hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of my videos. And if you'd like to support the channel, there are links in the description where you can do so via PayPal and via my merch store. And you can also find me on Instagram under KContinuum. And I've also recently enabled Super Thanks. So thanks for watching, and be sure to keep checking back because, as always, I will continue to drink damn root beer.